Is it live? Is it live? Oh, yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Think Premier League. So, today I have interesting news for you guys, and we're going to be talking about how Chelsea can win the Premier League. Just realize my headphones are weird. So, Chelsea have an interesting window. Get down in the comments if you think they had a good window. One for a good window, two for a bad window, and yeah. So Chelsea have signed around. They're going to sign like 8 players now. If you think of it, they've bought Ziyech, they've bought Warner, they bought Havertz, they bought Chilwell, they've bought Thiago. What do you mean started, bro? It started. It started. What do you mean? I can see myself. I'm live. So they bought Ziyech, Warner, Havertz, Chilwell, Thiago Silva. They've bought. Did they buy Sam Malangsa? I'm not sure about him, but they had him on their transfer eyes, if you can say that. And they also, who else did they buy? I don't know. I don't know who else they bought, but interesting news. And we also have about Chilwell. I hear Chelsea fans every day telling me, oh, Chilwell this, Chilwell that. He's going to be the best left back in the league. He's not going to be the best left back in the league. You're going to come to realization that he is not good defensively. He is very good attacking wise, and he cannot defend. We got Max in the house. Shout out to you, Max. Go subscribe to Max and don't spam the comments. You're gonna have a timeout. So Chilwell is not a good left back. Is terrible. One, for if you think Chilwell is a good left back. Two, if you think he's shambolic like what I think. Yeah. So he's not good. All he can do is attack. He can't defend. If I was to be put on the same pitch as him, I think I would have a chance to pass him, but I don't know. Second, we have Chelsea have had a good transfer window. I'm actually very interested and shocked uh, on how they've done it. And I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm a Manchester United fan, if you're wondering. And I want to compare the two teams. If you think of it, they're almost in the same position, but with better players. Chelsea have had they've bought 6 to 7 players, and I'm not sure if it is, but they've bought players, and it's interesting. As you can see, Manchester United have only bought Donny van der Beek and what is his name? The Sancho. I hear people tell me that Sancho isn't coming to Manchester United. Well, he is. You have to understand the facts. If Manchester United don't sign Jadon Sancho, they're going to be in trouble. Thank you everyone who's in the chat. Tenga now, Jiko, Shmatel, Meru, MSKS. Who else is in the chat? And yeah, I've heard people saying that Sancho isn't coming to Manchester United, and that it's too much money and Manchester United can't get him. They're going to look at options like is he called David Brooks, or it's just Brooks? One in the chat if you think he's coming, two in the chat if you think he's going to stay at Dortmund or go somewhere else. Yes, and so he's going to come. And recent news at Manchester United have also been in the race for Sergio Regulon. I don't know how to say that, but Regulon. He's a good left back. Got injured. He's going to be out for a week. But for all we know, Manchester United are looking at the player. The I wouldn't say they've put in a bid or an advanced talks, but they're having problems with uh, getting to the right deal and agreement with Real Madrid, and so they're wondering whether they should buy him. And there is a release clause on him uh, where Liverpool, not Liverpool, Real Madrid can buy him back. Uh, I don't know if Manchester United like doing that where they develop their own players, but still, I think that he will be a good signing. We have Tenga now Jiko saying if Sancho were to sign, he would have paid. You would. I don't understand what you have said, but I understand that you don't want Sancho to come to Manchester United. I have no problem with that, but you have to understand the facts. Jadon Sancho is coming to Manchester United, whether you like it or not. Sancho no Coman. What do you mean Coman? Yes, Kingsley Coman is going to be the same amount as Jadon Sancho this summer, because if we're buying Jadon Sancho, we're not going to pay the 120 million euros that they want. We're going to pay in sections or parts where we're going to give them 80 million this season, 20 million next season, yeah, something like that. And yet Kingsley Coman is 80 million with one price, and you buy him. There's no, I don't know what to call them, but you have to buy him once for 80 million. I don't understand that deal. Arsenal have had 3 award bids plus Guendouzi rejected. Arsenal, I don't know what to say about you guys. I've had Arsenal fans coming to me saying, yes, we're going to finish top 4. Manchester United, Chelsea, easy, easy stuff. And I've had some who come to me and then they tell me, oh, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. You're not going to win the league. You're not going to finish top 4. There's no way that Arsenal are going to be a better team than Liverpool, City, Chelsea, and Manchester United next season. The best that you can do is fifth. If Mikel Arteta gets somewhere like fourth, well, good for him. He's doing a good job. MSKS is a traitor. He started his own life. Interesting. So, uh, what do you mean we'll have paid earlier? This is a deal. It's a huge deal. It's not like buying this Gabriels that Arsenal have bought. It's not like buying bringing back what's his name, that Egyptian midfielder. Those are not the deals we're doing. What we're going to have is Jadon Sancho, one of the best upcoming talents in the world, and as you can see, it's going to be a hard deal. And I remember that people used to talk about a deadline. There was no deadline at the time, and I don't think there is a deadline. So no, this deal can't have a deadline. Fabrizio Romano came out and said it himself. There is no deadline. Sorry. I can't get it out. Low cash, mate. There's no low cash. Manchester United is one of the biggest clubs in the world. Actually, they have the most money. One of the most revenues they get because of the club selling shirts. Like we've just released our new shirt today, and I've seen thoughts from people calling it a zebra kit. I don't know if you can say that because I think it's really good. I definitely have to get my hands on it. We don't have low cash. Manchester United took out 150 million uh, to cover the costs of this coronavirus, and uh, you can't say we don't have money. We do. We got 150 million from the bank or wherever the Glazers got it from, And now we're in more debt. We're coming in on 500 million or more, which is embarrassing. And we also had the 70 million from qualifying for Champions League. Well, not 70 million, around 50 million, because we had to obviously, how do I say this? We had to obviously, uh, what do I say? I can't get the word out of my head. There's sponsorship from Adidas where they will have taken 20 million away from Manchester United, which was bad. So that Leicester game was a 70 million uh, uh dollar game, whatever you wanna call the currency you're using. And I have an Arsenal fan here saying, just accept it. Partey is in. Partey would be a good signing to anyone in the Premier League. He fits in everywhere. Uh, he's one of the best players at Atletico. I understand why you want him, but Arsenal are the team that don't have the money. You can't be talking about United without money, yet Arsenal don't have any money. It's just embarrassing. We're finishing top four. I don't see that happening. How can Arsenal Football Club finish top four? Get a one in the chat if you think Arsenal will finish top four. Get a two in the chat if you don't think they will. Then you will have paid it already, mate. What do you mean we'll have paid it already? The transfer window is open till October the 5th. What do you mean we'll have paid it already? I can see Tenga now Jiko getting a one in the chat. 2013 shut up, you just because it looks like it's black and white doesn't mean it's a zebra kit. It's a very good kit, and you have to accept it's a very good kit. And yeah, Thomas Partey, if you get him, it's well and good for the Premier League. uh yeah, that's all I have to say. Got some people here. Shout out to you, Christian Mudhoga. Partey is in before October. I don't know. Arsenal uh, have always had problems with money since their best days. They don't earn a lot of money from sales of shirts, but they are still a top six club, which they didn't finish ahead. They didn't finish in the top six, which is embarrassing. He's going to sign. It's a done deal. Thomas Partey, you sign him. You're talking about Thomas Partey like it's already done. Talk about him when you need to get like 7 players if you wanna challenge for the title. And then Christian Miller getting a 2 in the chat. Arsenal. You see, other people know that Arsenal isn't going to finish in the top four. You were the same. We didn't have the same thing in 2013. Leo Messi. Arsenal not getting Leo Messi, of course. Oh, and you guys are leading me off topic. Of course, the show is about Chelsea and how they can win the league. They have brilliant signings, uh, which are good enough to win the league. And yeah, that's all I can say. And yeah, there's nothing much to say. And I think Lampard is a brilliant manager. Uh, he's gotten Chelsea like in a serious position to win the league. And yeah. What do you mean move slowly? This is a show where I have to cover everything. Leo Messi in the city of Manchester, you fool. Messi said he's not going to move. He's staying in Barcelona because he said that the 700 million release clause is too hard to pay, actually. And he said it's actually very impossible to pay. He said he would have loved to move out of Barcelona, but he can't. He's been priced out of a deal. One will take time. I think one started well in his first game for Chelsea. He did very well, of course. He got a goal in the first 3 minutes, which is brilliant. Teaming up with Hudson Odoi and Ziyech, which is really good. Uh, Top lads out here commenting, which I love to see. Um, so and but I saw him against I don't know what team was it, Italy or Netherlands? I don't remember. He was terrible. I don't remember what I was seeing. Oh, it was Switzerland where he was just like losing the ball so much and he wasn't up to standard of what Chelsea bought him for. And yeah, Ziyech got injured last week. Of course, we know he got injured last week. He It was actually pretty funny what I saw. He kicked the air, which I found pretty funny. And yeah, Chilwell is also injured. Is he? Is he actually injured? I don't remember seeing that. All I saw was yeah, I didn't see him getting injured, but I think he was injured because he didn't play for England. Thiago Silva might not keep up with the pace of the Premier League. That's true. Absolutely spot on, Tenga. Now, I don't think it's a risky signing. It's he can either turn out to be one of the best centre backs in the league, or he can turn out to be one of the worst to become a David Luiz, you can say, where he'll have problems causing 5 penalties. That's terrible. Don't talk to me if you concede that much, and he is what Chelsea really needed at the back. What am I saying? Is what Chelsea needed at the back. That strong leader who can lead the defense, who can make a diving tackle to break his balls, and whatever he needs to do for the team. They bought Chilwell on injury. Chilwell is going to be a disaster at Chelsea. I tell you, if I don't know what Chelsea are trying to do, are they going to try and outscore a team? Are they going to? Because if you put Chelsea against Bayern Munich, they're not going to dominate the ball. So how are they going to get Chilwell on their attacking terms? But if you think about it, Chelsea uh, is going to be a strong contender this season, depending on how the signings go. And if Lampard wants to get this team up and running, he needs to make sure that his signings gel well into the team. Yeah, and I think Lampard has been a great manager for Chelsea, getting them fourth, obviously behind Manchester United, up the Reds, and yeah, I think he fits Chelsea like a hand on an addicted wanker, if you can say. Yeah, is Kepa going to play? I've had news of Chelsea actually being interested in keeper. I can't remember his name. They were interested in a keeper from Rennes. I don't know how to say the team. Guys, help me, Rennes or Rennes, something like that. Yeah, they're interested in a keeper, and the deal is almost done. Yeah, get your comments in on what you think Chelsea will do, how good they will finish. We'll obviously be doing our predictions video sooner rather than later before the league starts. I would just wanted. I didn't say Rene. I said Rennes. Yeah, I said Rennes. And yeah, bloody get out! What is this? Oh bloody hell! It's now opened. Yes, and Havertz will perform. He's a brilliant signing. I would have taken him at Manchester United. He's a really good player. I think he can lead Chelsea into that title-winning team. The Chelsea. Get off my screen. What is this? Yes, I think Chelsea will be a good team, dominant. Uh, if they can gel the team together, I think they can really be a problem to teams out there. Okay, everyone, I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining and watching the stream. If you watch it later, make sure to like and subscribe. And also, uh, thank you for watching. I've said it already, I've said it twice. And I'll see you next time.